Let's see here if we're going live. Hey, what's the day?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh, you know what?
What?
We ain't quite ready.
What?
We ain't quite ready. I'm goofing up. Hang on a second, family. I gotta update the date. Oh my God. What is the date, June? There's no way this is right. There's no way. There's no way that we're already at January 21st.
We are.
Are we really?
Okay.
Wow. Have we gotten enough stuff done?
No. But it's okay.
You sure it's okay?
It's okay because we've got the stuff that we needed to get done.
Yeah,
How about that?
Yeah, but
And I'm still feeling positive. So for me, that's a good thing.
Okay.
Today,
I ain't
tomorrow,
mad at you.
this year
I
is
ain't
going to
mad
be
at you.
Are you talking over me?
No.
Are you talking at the same time as me?
Yes.
Anyway. It's going to be an amazing year, everybody. It really is.
Yeah, it is.
I most promise you it's going to be an amazing
most promise?
year. Yes.
Can I count on it?
You can count on
Can I
it.
take that check to the bank?
That's right.
All right, let's see. It looks like we are live. It looks like everybody saw my goof up. Hopefully they'll be polite enough not to say anything. So now that I've shown everybody the secret sauce, the secret behind the work, you know how the sausage is made, let's go ahead and roll. Hey, family, I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith, Chessmate Realty Group.
So good morning, Jay. What's up?
Life is good. You are just going to keep calling me Jay, right?
I am.
That was the past self.
What's up, Jay? You gonna just leave me hanging?
I'm good.
You gonna leave a brother hanging?
I'm good.
Wow.
Smitty.
Hey, family.
Tiberius.
Oh, not
Smith.
Tiberius. I'm named after Captain Kirk. Hey, family. Welcome to another morning of Crazy Faith. You know, even through the mistakes, we keep on driving. We keep on grinding.
You got it.
We just admit, you know what? I'm going to mess up from time to time.
That's right.
And you can even laugh about it, Jim. Can you imagine laughing about your mistakes? You know, knowing that you're just not going to be perfect all the time. Sure, I'm great looking. I get that.
Yeah.
You know, tall, dark, and handsome. I get that. Mm-hmm. But, you know, occasionally I'm going to make a mistake. What about you, June?
It's okay. You know, I learned a long time ago from a really good friend, it don't matter. It don't matter. If you share like stuff in your life that you kind of screwed up, you messed up, it takes the power away from other people throwing it in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I learned that. And I really appreciate that person for teaching me that. So it don't matter.
Let me cheers to James Johnson. James Johnson. You know what, June, you're right. You know, because it you know what? It's all right. But you know what I want to talk about today, June? I want to talk about something kind of different. Mm-hmm. And we've got a full day. I'm really excited to finish some web edits. I'm really excited about a new video edit. Oh, my God. All this stuff in my head. You ever have so much stuff in your head that it just gets jammed in there? You know, and you just got to find a way to pull out a little bit at a time so that you don't lose anything.
Is that a rhetorical question?
Yeah, it's a rhetorical question. Sure it is.
I didn't say that. I said rhetorical.
I know what you said, but I'm making it what it is. You know.
Yeah. You know, it's so funny that you asked me that because my family used to say that about me. They were like, "You're so empty-headed." So no, to answer that question, I do not have a whole lot of. According to my family, no, she ain't got that in there.
Well, but
that's what it made me think of.
You got nothing in there about potential. I'll say, I know I ain't got nothing in here, but one day I will. I know I will. I'll show you all. Well, you know what, June? Oh my God, man. So much stuff rolling around in this big head of mine that sometimes it's scary, you know? And sometimes you can't get it all out in 24 hours. Here we are, the 21st of January, and I'm still rolling stuff out. This is craziness, man. But you know what, June? No matter the matter. And you know what? You tell your parents to call me, all right? I'll let them know you got plenty of stuff up in that big head of yours, okay?
Oh, really?
I got your back. Yeah, I got you, girl. But you know, June, you know what I'm talking about? On January the 21st, I woke up this morning. I didn't pray like I promised my pastor I would just yesterday. You know, woke up, what did I do? Straight to work.
Yeah.
That's my mindset. Let's get right in there. You know, because I go to bed late and then I wake up with these great ideas, you know, and if I was able to control it and maybe taking a moment to pray kind of settles you down, you know.
It does. It calms you down before you begin. But I do want to say Smitty, you went to bed not late. You went to bed this morning, and you
Yeah.
woke up this morning. Okay, that's
Yeah.
the time you went to bed this morning.
Yeah, I went to bed this morning, woke up this morning. But you know what, family? I'm going to be honest with y'all. It's hard being great. It is just, and it can be very tiring being great.
Mm-hmm.
Being great ain't easy, family. It's just not.
But people are probably like, you're a realtor. Why do you need to stay up until wee hours in the morning and then wake up? You're a realtor. You set your own schedule. What are you doing?
Unfortunately, part of being a realtor is being an entrepreneur.
Yes.
And when you own a small business, sometimes, family, the small business owns you. All right?
Yeah.
It's just the truth. You know? And if you're trying to get stuff done, June and I, we just really want to help regular everyday folk become homeowners.
Yeah.
That's our jam.
Mm-hmm.
That's our jam. That's what we do. First time home buyers, first time sellers.
Yeah.
Second time home buyers, second time sellers.
Exactly.
You know, because we believe that generational wealth is generated in real estate. I'm going to say that for you again. Generational wealth is generated in real estate. So, you know, we got to find ways of getting the word out. We got to find ways of motivating folks to understand this. We got to find different ways of communicating with you folks to make you understand why it's important to buy a home, but also why it's important to keep the home that you've already bought.
And it's so weird because history tells you how much land is,
Yeah.
how much property is.
Yeah.
I mean, back in Viking days, people
Were
were
you
fighting.
around then?
No.
Did your clan have issues with the other clan too?
but if you think about it, that's what people, the Midwest, this is what the country was built on. It's
Yeah.
just like
It wasn't-
land. People flourished and stole and killed for land.
It wasn't built on milk and cookies, that's for
It
sure.
was not. So just over the years, somehow, I don't know, generation after generation didn't realize how much land and property, how important it really is. Ownership.
Yeah.
Staking your claim, as
It
I
is.
used to say back in the day.
Staking, not staking.
Staking your
Steak
claim.
and potatoes,
This
but it
is
is.
mine.
This is, yeah. But that's it, June. This is mine.
Mm-hmm.
This is my piece of growth. This is my piece of assurity. This is my piece of greatness.
Wealth and
Yeah.
generation.
You know?
And that's the thing. It's just like back years and years ago, it used to be so important, and it really is now, because when you state your claim, like they used to say, this is my farmland, this is my
And I'll shoot
property,
you.
and I'll shoot you
I
for
will.
being on it.
I'll shoot you dead.
And they had rights for that.
Yeah,
But
you were
now
allowed.
it's becoming civilized, you know. It's
Is
just
it?
like,
Is it?
supposedly, right? So, you know, now you have realtors to help you go through the transaction of
You
staking
do.
your claim,
You do.
saying this is, and no longer can you just shoot somebody. Well, you're not supposed to. But, you know, you have trespassing signs.
Yeah, you know,
You've
but
got
you know.
deeds and paperwork that shows
Yeah,
this
and
is
liens
mine.
and encumbrances
And all of that
and
stuff.
encumbrance is not a lien, and a lien is a encumbrance. You know, don't take me back to real estate.
But
school,
now
dear.
that it's become more civilized, doesn't mean that it's less important
No.
to have land and to give generational wealth to your children.
Ever the more,
Family
June.
Exactly.
ever
It
the
will
more
always be
important.
important.
Yes, real
And
estate.
even more because real estate. I'm sorry to cut you off.
No,
real
no,
estate
go
is
ahead. Go
becoming
ahead, preach.
scarce because there's land isn't being built. It's here. You know what I mean? You can't expand land. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You can't add land onto the
They
earth.
are in Hawaii. See, you're not a geek. See,
Okay.
we
All
gotta
right.
have now. Oh, that's it.
wow.
Oh, that's it.
Oh,
We're gonna have a
God, here
geek
we go.
show tomorrow, family. Tomorrow, tune in at 8:30. We're gonna talk about volcanoes, which is in fact making land.
But is it habitable? That's the question.
See the devil's in the details.
How many years is it going to
Oh,
be?
We won't be able to
Until-
use it.
Well, yeah, okay.
Well, it ain't for us. Okay.
My point is that slowly the rural areas are now becoming more more attached to the city. I don't know what word is used. More urban, let's
yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah.
as it expands. But that's another story.
We got Janet Lane Brown. We got Bear Delaware in the house. I think the generations have gotten more lazy and don't want to do the work. it
Well.
takes to maintain land, farmland that was families for 4 to 5 generations is being sold. Jana, thank you. And if I can just kind of add on to that, sold and stole. Okay?
Well.
Oh, it's stolen. Stolen. We don't worry about grammar over here, June.
And it's not even sold in its whole entirety. It's being sectioned off
Yeah,
and
that's
pieced
stolen.
off.
Yeah.
You can go down to Richmond, Virginia. I'm sure parts where you are, where it's now you got stores and you got apartments and you got houses all in the same area. You weren't allowed to do that
Because
before.
it's hard work being great, Jen.
Yeah.
It is hard work. I know Jana. Jana is top dog up there in Delaware, man. Has worked, hey, good morning, Katja. And Janet Brown, she agrees, and stolen. And we got Katja's 007. We got a secret agent in the house, June.
Yeah.
Secret agent. But it's true. Being great is hard work. It is, family. I swear to you. The greatness is in you, but it don't necessarily flow out easily.
Yeah.
It has to be perfected. It has to be shaped. It has to be molded. And sometimes it has to be controlled. June, if everything that I wanted to do, I did at one time today, it'd just be a big old mess.
It would be.
And so being great is hard work. Controlling the greatness is hard work. Creating out of the greatness is hard work. It's just work. Okay, Katya says, what does it mean when a property is landlocked? That means that you don't have road access. It means that people all around you own property, and you actually have to have an easement to access your property, if that makes any sense. So, I've got a big plot, and my house is right in the middle of everybody else's land. Well, I have to have and you do have the right to actually put in a roadway, as long as it doesn't significantly decrease the other property's value, to access your land. And let me tell you, that is a fight.
And you usually see that more in rural areas, where you would see, a house behind another house and a house behind that house, kind of like deeper into the woods, let's say. So again, just explaining it a little bit more clearly than what Smitty said. Those houses that are in front, if they didn't give you a driveway to be able to get to the main road so you can go shopping and things like that, you would be landlocked.
June, the real estate agent. Go on, girl.
Thank you so much.
Katja says, my mom has stated that we have land due to family legacy, but it's landlocked, and I'm not sure what she means by that. What she's saying is that your family have something of extreme value.
Yeah.
All right? And if it's in Virginia, I'm speaking Virginia only because I'm a Virginia licensed real estate agent, you have the right to access your land, even if you have to use somebody else's land to do so. All right, Katja? So landlocked doesn't decrease the property's value. You just have to assert your legal right to access your land, because in Virginia, all land is valuable.
Yes.
And every owner has the right to access their land. And so do you. So does your family. And that's actually one of the ways that folks, she said, thanks, June. Here,
You're so welcome.
What?
Anytime.
What? So anyway, June is great, So again, family, you know what? Just because I want to start being better doesn't mean that everything's going to line up for me to do better. Sometimes, June, I got to be great in order to be great, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
We went through some stuff, man. We went through some changes business-wise last year. The end of last year was, it was tough. And we're rebuilding everything. And like the $6 million man, how they do make it even better, But everything's got to be tweaked along the way. That's probably what we'll talk about tomorrow, tweaking. I got to adjust this just a little bit. Gene, you ever work on something where you adjust this too much, then it kind of messes up this other thing, and then you're just going back and forth, just trying to find the right balance to get it done?
Yes.
No, it's too late, Katja. It's too late. You said thanks to June. Then you can't come back 10 days later and say thanks to both of you. Same energy, sister. Same energy here. Right?
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. It ain't okay. It ain't okay. I'm letting her off the hook.
What we like to do here really is, we We love being real estate agents. We love giving off information. We don't believe that you just should sit along for the ride and let other individuals, even though we're professionals, do it for you. We always think that you should learn along the way.
You do have to.
I really, really appreciate that question. And anyone that has any questions, real estate related.
Yeah. Listen to the girl. Listen to the woman. How long you been an agent, June?
Oh my goodness, over 15 years.
15 years. So again, family, it's hard work being great. It's built into the equation. It's already in the sauce. And we got to understand, again, that sometimes I got to do, and it frustrates me that I got to do work to do work to do work to be great. But I do, family. You do, June does. She doesn't just wake up and just be great.
Nope.
Sometimes she's got to do some stuff in preparation thereof. All right? So, June, you have anything else you want to talk to folks today? Because you know what? I got all this stuff. I'm excited. I'm ready to go shoot some new videos. I'm ready to go tour some new houses. I'm ready to do some 360 tours of some listings. I'm ready to finish the new website.
Woo-hoo!
I'm ready to finish setting up our new CRM so that we can reach out to our clientele. I'm ready to eat some Fruit Loops.
I'm ready for my husband to come to bed on time so he doesn't wake me up. I mean, you know, I should be like so happy. My husband's down there working. He's not out there in the streets. He's not coming home.
In the mean streets, I'm down.
Smelling up cheap perfume. He's downstairs
Wow.
in his office.
Wow.
But I'm just
cheap
like
cologne.
cheap cologne, perfume,
You know,
whatever. But I'm just like, hey, you just working so hard, and I really appreciate you though.
I gotta get it done, June.
Yeah.
I gotta get it done. It's something that's in me. And family, if there's something in you that you just gotta get out, if there's something that you gotta create, you just gotta create it, you know. And I can't explain it, June. But I just know.
I think entrepreneurs, individuals with the entrepreneur spirit, even though they may not have started yet, they understand.
Yeah.
They understand, but you've got to act on it.
Yeah,
If you've got it inside you, if you've got this idea that's been gnawing at you for years, I'm not even going to say days, months, I'm saying years, because some people hold on to stuff for years and they're like, man, should I, maybe, could I? Do it.
You better do it while you can.
Yes, do it.
Katja says, I need to attend one of your sessions because I have some questions about whether or not to sell your home or to purchase a new one using your equity. Sister, equity. We're going to be talking more about existing homeowners, Katja, because we realize that there is a real need there. And we're going to offer some stuff. As June and I mentioned, we're launching a new website. It's still the same web address, smittysmith.com. But we're actually creating a section strictly for buyers and another section strictly for sellers. Because, again, there's a real knowledge gap there. And we're going to talk to folks for real, you know, first-time investors, first-time sellers, to make sure that you guys are getting the same amount of love and knowledge that June and I share with first-time home buyers.
And that's it. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, and we're going to, I'm going to tell Smitty because he don't know this yet, and we're going to put our own business out there because I'm thinking, and we mentioned this early, like the first of the year, that I'm getting that itch. I'm ready to sell. And I know Smitty ain't ready. But, you know, we're thinking the same thing, you know. And
we ate.
Okay, we ate. But I'm thinking the same thing. It's just like, okay, we've been here, 5-6 years now? And we got some equity built in here.
We do.
And so it's just like, you know, should we take that equity, the same thing, and put it into another home?
Let's move. If we move to Delaware, yeah. Somewhere closer to Cheesesteak Hoagie.
Because, you know, this house is a big house and it's just the two of us now. You know, so maybe we should start thinking about downsizing something on one floor, you know. Everybody gets there eventually, and I think that I'm here. I'm tired of the steps. When's the last time you went to the attic, Smitty? Come on, tell the truth. Exactly.
So anyway, family, I'm going to ignore everything you just heard is expressly the opinion of June J. Smith, okay? But again, family, be great. It's not easy being great, but you got to be great. But I want to end with this, June.
Okay.
Because this is just the gospel truth. Everything that you need to be great starts coming your way as you need it. Good morning, Gwen Murphy Johnson. Got the Johnsons in the house. You know, June, Gwen is married to a weather forecaster. I'll tell you.
Oh yes. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
my God, man. James Johnson said, Smitty, my baby toe hurt. The next day, boom, there was baby toe snow. James said, we're going to have a big snowstorm this year. You know, and he said it a couple times, and
Yeah,
it's
he
true.
did.
You know, Katja, you're here in Virginia, right? You ready for, what, 12 to 15 inches of snow? Is that still the forecast, or
I
has
don't
it
think
changed?
it's gonna be that much.
You don't think it'll be that much?
But I do have a client that's flying in from Florida on Saturday, and she's just like, "Do I need to cancel? Are you still gonna be able to show me some houses?" And I'm like, "Should I tell her hold on to that ticket?
You want to hang on to that ticket.
Should I tell her to come on?
Welcome to a winter wonderland up in here. You know, and you know what? Gwen just said something that was really important, and I really want to stress that. Gwen is great.
Yes,
Gwen is a great real estate agent.
yes, she is.
June and Gwen are two great killer, high producing, high activity, high energy real estate agents.
Thank you.
But you know what?
What?
You got to put things in place to support your greatness.
Yes.
And June, read Gwen's comment to me because it's just so critically important.
I just had a grocery delivery.
Yeah, just have my groceries delivered. Got to put things in place to allow you to be some other place. Y'all feel me on that? You got to use the systems, develop a system that works for you. If having your groceries delivered means that you don't have to drive to the grocery store, spend time up and down the aisle, right, June?
Yeah.
Picking up stuff you know you ain't supposed to buy, getting chips, soda, candy, because that's usually when I walk out. I can spend $100 on chips, sodas, and candy, okay?
Yeah.
And you eliminate all of that stuff, you know, and spend $10. So, Gwen, is 2 hours, June, how long would you say it takes to go to the grocery store? Katja, how long does it take you to go to the grocery store?
It usually takes me about 2 to 3 hours to be honest.
2 to 3 hours? Okay. Even if we jumped up right now and said, let's run up the street to the food line, how long would it take us to drive up there, get what we need, and drive back?
Probably about 30, 45 minutes.
And is that worth $10? To save that 45 minutes to be great doing something else? Yeah. Now, what if you had to do a real grocery run? Where you went to a bigger grocery store and you did shopping for the week?
It's a balance.
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
balance.
Yeah.
It's definitely a balance.
Yeah.
Because I'm a little bit different.
Yeah, you're strange. Yeah, you're strange.
You know I'm funny about my food, so I like to be able to choose my food myself.
Oh my God, it's a can. It's in a can, woman. Just
I'll
grab
get-
the can.
I'll get.
Grab
I'll
the can,
take- I'll
Anime.
take
Grab
my-
the can.
My fruits and vegetables.
Anime, grab the can.
So I prefer to be there, but that's also a relaxing time for me.
Different strokes for different folks,
exactly.
yeah.
So for me, that's also my time that I don't think about real estate. I don't think about anything. I just think about, you know, and I love food. I love cooking it. I love eating it. So it's an enjoyable experience. So I totally understand where you're getting going with that, but I take away, I save time in other areas.
Good morning, Stacy. June, Stacy Thomas is I love it. I am Stacy Thomas. What an affirmative statement. I am the Stacy. We're talking about being great, how it's hard work being great. And what we were talking about, we were referring to Gwen, where she had her groceries delivered for $10. Gwen, that's just such a powerful statement.
And it is. And, you know, I'm looking at it, even though I enjoy it, maybe I need to change it. It honestly takes about, where we live in Dayside,
They say, baby.
it does take about a good 2 to 3 hours, including the drive, to get there and back. And then you got to unpack it.
Yeah.
And then you got to relax because you're so tired. I didn't even add that time.
that part. Oh,
Yeah.
you forgot to trip out Wendy's and McDonald's on the way home.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's
now
it.
we're eating stuff we ain't supposed to eat. Gwen says that I get all my meats and veggies. She picks them up herself for meats and
Okay.
veggies. Yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
That
Maybe-
makes dollars and cents.
$10 is, I've got to say, is absolutely worth it because look at the amount of money that you can be making.
June, for me, I look at it as the amount of money I'm saving.
Yeah.
I'm saving money by not buying strawberries 2 for $5, and then they get furry. Why do strawberries
goodness.
get furry 2 days later? You know. So again, I'm like your wife. This is Stacy, June. I'm like your wife. I'm very picky about my food.
Yeah.
I've found that certain foods I must pick them up myself. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But guys, man, a can of spaghetti, a jar of spaghetti sauce is a jar of spaghetti sauce. You know, but I can certainly see the difference between that and, say, a tomato. or blueberries, or something that's real important. Bananas without a single mark for you non-single mark folks.
That's me.
You know.
No marks on my bananas.
That's crazy. But Gwen says, yeah, you saving, yes, gas and time. In June, it's hard work being great. So what if instead of using Gwen's example, instead of spending that 2 hours at the grocery store, what if I spend the $10 for delivery and then I spend that 2 hours just relaxing watching TV? Isn't that still being great? Isn't that still important time to be downtime, to re-energize time, to reinvent time? What do you think, Jim?
Yeah.
That was the weakest yep.
Because I have to think, again, it's individuals and what they prefer.
Well, of course. Yeah.
So for me, I don't really watch TV that much.
You know, I'm trying not to get off subject, but I used to watch TV all the time, but lately I have not had the TV on. Let me be honest. Lately I've turned the news off.
Yeah.
Okay? And I grew up in an era of Luke and Laura, and I'm sure, Gwen Murphy, are you old enough? Stacy, do you remember General Hospital, Luke and Laura? You know, where, what's that? The soap opera.
Soap opera. I remember General Hospital.
Yeah, General Hospital, Luke and Laura.
I remember the individuals' names.
You know, oh my God. Well, I know Jana remembers that, Luke and Laura, when they were living in the store. You know, was that was your time, Gwen?
But what's your point? Let me bring
I forgot.
Let me bring you home. What are you saying?
I forgot. But you know how important it was that everybody watched that. You know, that was like the greatest thing ever. You know, and people would rearrange their lives to stay up to date, and that's what I used to do with the news. You know, I found that the news is a giant ongoing episode of Luke and Laura.
Yes.
It never changes. You can step out for a week and step right back in and pick right back up where you left off. You can stay away for 2 weeks. You've missed nothing major. You know, I'm Stacey said, love General Hospital and All My Children. Never got into All My Children, but definitely a General Hospital fan. And I think the coolest thing is all, you know, you walk into a guy's barbershop, you know, with the raggedy old chairs.
Yeah.
You know, the men in there talking trash. And they got soap operas on TV. You know, Gwen says over and over, same old stuff.
I think that's what helped me wean myself off TV, because I was just like, for me, I have to be very strict. You know how I am when it comes to work.
You get in the show.
So I had to wean myself off, because I would become addictive, and I'm like, those people are living their lives.
Yeah.
And they're, they're making their money, and I'm sitting here wasting time watching them.
Well, name a character for Young and Restless. But June, family, June gets in the show.
I do.
She literally is just a husk of a person. She's not really there. Okay, she's literally in the show. All right.
I can be sitting down. Somebody can come in the house, rob the house.
And
I have no idea, because I am so into the show. So I had to wean myself off TV now.
Yeah, I had to wean myself off of Victor Newman. I do remember that name, Gwen. Yeah. Could you name a character from a soap opera you used to watch? What was that lady? She never won an Emmy or some Erica Payne. Was it Erica Payne? Someone like that?
I don't know.
She never won.
But let me see. It would be. Oh God, I can't remember. I had it.
Stacey, were you a soap opera fan?
Oh, is it?
You know, and again.
Empire.
Is that a soap opera?
Well,
yeah,
it
is.
I used to love Empire.
What was his name?
Rufus.
Was it Rufus?
Yeah, I think it was Rufus.
No.
It was Rufus.
I know Gwen would probably like Empire.
Cookie and Rufus.
Yeah. Was it Rufus?
Was it Rufus?
Erica Kane, Susan Lucci. Thank you, Stacey. So
I remember Cookie, because I liked Cookie.
I like Cookie too.
But I had to wean myself off that, because I was addicted until it started getting silly.
Yeah, it does. So again, family, you know what? In all sincerity, it's hard work being great. And if the way you can recharge your greatness batteries is by checking out, just check out. I'm not going to talk about Gwen Murphy Johnson, how much she loves watching Country Wayne. I ain't going to talk about that at all.
She got Country Wayne at home. What you talking about?
I would tell James Johnson.
She got Country Wayne at home.
She got Country James.
Yes. Country James.
Oh, my
Having
God.
the forecast through his big toe. What in the world?
Big Toe Network.
That's right.
Oh, my God. Hey, y'all ready for the snow?
Thank you. Gwen said Lucius Lyons. That's it.
She just said, okay, June. You know, I just said it, but I heard it in my mind in Gwen's voice. Okay, June.
I know she's going. That's her saying, I'm going to get you later.
Oh, my God.
It's
on. It's on.
What's wrong? What's wrong with saying she got Country Wayne at home?
Because she do.
She does.
She got Country Wayne Weather Channel, man.
And he's looking all dapper and everything.
Brother was tight. Brother was tight, man. Jeez.
Country boots, country hat.
You got to James Johnson coordinate your life.
That's right.
Hey, family, Jim and I, we're going to let you go because we got some greatness to do. We got some work that we got to get done. But family, just be great today. And sometimes you have to do the work to be great. You know what I'm saying? It took me 30 years to be an overnight success. But that means 30 years of grinding, 30 years of determination, 30 years of ambition, 30 years of understanding that I'm not where I want to be, but I'm determined and driven and layered up to get there.
But the beautiful thing is, Smitty, that you started.
Yeah.
You started and you're in the process.
Yeah, I'm not.
Can you imagine if you started today? Like, today is the day that I decided to become a real estate agent.
Oh, my God. You know, June, I think some people wait too long to get started. Some people wait too long to be great.
Yeah.
And then they say the words I hate to hear. I'm just tired. You know, I'm too tired to start over. You know, no.
I'm too old.
Yeah, I'm too old. I'm too old. No, fam. No. So, yeah, Stacy, thanks for joining us, sister. You have a great day. Gwen Murphy Johnson, have a great day. Tell James, the weatherman Johnson, that we said hello. Janet, thanks for popping in. I'm Katja, who I'm still not talking to. Katja 007, giving love only to June.
I'm talking to you, Katja. Even though your comments for some reason doesn't show up on my screen, I'm still talking.
Okay. All right. So again, family, y'all folks, stay blessed and highly flavored. Today is a day to be great. Hey, if you have not already, please attend the Grits and Grants webinar. That's where we get down to the nitty-gritty of grants and down payment assistance. Hey, also be sure to visit our new website, same address, SmittySmith.com. I'm telling you, there's some spelling mistakes out there, and I need you folks to help me find them. All right? Tune, when I'm up late at night, I be typing some crazy stuff.
Wow.
So, family, go to SmittySmith.com and find all the typos. Please let me know. Hey, our goal is simply to educate, to encourage, and to empower.
Or to be educated if you find any mistakes.
All the way.
That is a fragment.
Man, if I see another, you know, we're W-E apostrophe or W-H-E-R-E, man, if I find one more of those. Hey, family.
You know, I have to say this. It's embarrassing, but you know what? There's no shame. I was sending a text to a client, and my son was just like, what are you typing? I was just like, I'm responding to this client's question. He was like, you put cuz. You don't say cuz, you say because. And I was like,
because?
I was like, what's wrong with saying cuz? They were like, you sound like you're from California.
You sound like you're from...
I was like, what?
Yeah, it's probably not.
It's like...
Yeah. It's always good when your kids start correcting your grammar.
I know.
Hey, family. I am Smitty Smith.
And I am June Smith.
Thanks for hanging in with us, family. Want all you folks to be great. You got to be great to be great. You got to build a foundation to stand upon to be great. So just start building that foundation each and every day.
And Katja, you can give us a call at 804-350-4139 with any questions that you have. There is no cost.
Katja can't call me.
Yes, she can.
Katja can't call me.
For any questions, there's no cost or obligation. And anyone, just give us a call.
Pick up the phone, family.
No obligation at all.
Put a system together that's going to help you continue to be great.
And we'll be honest. We'll let you know if this is a time to sell, to buy, to take your equity.
Deuces.
Peace.
All right. Okay.
I lose my